Hello YouTube, welcome back. I'm the Scoundrel M, you're a viewer, one of the recordees as you're known, and we are going to be watching and playing, that's you watching me playing, Dwarf Fortress. This is my 14th Fortress in the CRYPTBEARDS series, and we're probably on episode, I don't know, something like 6, 7, possibly even 10, I don't know. I've lost track. I'm so far ahead on YouTube that you're probably listening to this a month in advance. A month behind. Everybody else probably well aware of what's going on. Oh, hello. The roadworks outside are getting loud. Apologies for the sound content. I've just told the liveys, well, the livey at the moment, that we've got roadworks and bin men outside together. And there's all sorts of other factors, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Let's get into the game, shall we? A little bit of sound sense volume, maybe? We could probably do that, couldn't we? That would probably make a bit of sense. Where is sound sense? Ah, here it is. I see the slider. Ooh. Oh, hello. Well, we've got a little bit of circus music. That's nice, isn't it? Hello. It looks like I've got a bad connection. What's going on here? I'm dropping frames galore. Oh my. 6% of my frames are disappearing. Is anybody seeing any... Mind you, you're looking at Dwarf Fortress. You probably wouldn't notice a few missed frames, would you? Anyway, enough of this nonsense. I'll keep the game going, and we'll see if my connection catches up. It seems to be alright now. So, where were we? What was happening yesterday? What the fuck is with this music? I'm going to have to look at the Dwarf, the Sound Sense playlist and try and tame it a bit, because there's some wacky stuff in there that I'm not so keen on. Right, anyway, where's our... the cart still out here. Should we take it apart? Should we take it... Oh, I think I have taken apart the cart. Well, good to know. Excuse that hiccup and burp. Oh, no, there we go. It is designated to be taken apart, but it has not yet been taken apart. So that's okay. Right, anything happening out here in the Badlands? Not much, just some wild bees, which is all good. And then we've already got some... Is this refuse? Yes, it's refuse. So we've already got some corpses. Oh, one of our war dogs died. Huh. Okay. I wonder what happened there. We've got some pond turtle shell. That's good to know. That means should anyone be captured by a fey mood which requires it, it won't matter too much. They'll be fine. Right, this guy's carrying a grave. Of course, he's carrying it upstairs to the new graveyard that I designated next to the temple. You see? Very clever. Very clever. I say about myself very vainly. I'm sorry. I apologise. Just beginning my drive to work, but I'll be back when I arrive there. You do that. Don't you watch while you're driving. That's lunacy of the highest order. Well, technically not. I don't think it's moon-driven madness, so it's not lunacy at all. But you get the idea. You get the idea of what I mean. Should we build a cage up here? Build? Where's a cage? Is it J? No, it's not. Oh, it is. It is a cage. It is J. Let's pop some cages. Just one in the corner there. And then what we can do is when that's placed, we can make this a justice zone, which would be nice, wouldn't it? Be lovely. Maybe also we'll make it a animal stockpile as well, but we'll designate it to only take certain types of animals, shall we? In fact, I'm going to say across there's where the animal stockpile is going to be. Let's click on it. Yes, animals. So, right. So we have to go. This is going to be fairly. Whew. Okay. It looks like there's... What the fuck? I thought I said Oprah. I thought Oprah was a monster in Dwarf Fortress. That would have been a surprise. Giant puffins, puffin men, puffins. Oh, I see. The giants and the coloured variations. Oh, no. No, just the giant variations are with the actual original animal. Oh, and the men variation as well. That's nice. Barn owl men. Peregrine falcon men. Little penguins. Emperor penguins. Okay, well, we're not doing this anymore. We're not doing that. I'm going to get rid of this stockpile because, frankly, it's going to be a pain in the arse to tell it to only put things like elves and whatnot in there. It'll be fine. Don't worry. Don't worry. Nothing bad is going to happen. Well, I mean, maybe. Well, I don't know. I can't promise anything in that regard. Right, let's go back down to the ground floor, have a little look. Yep, the barracks are good. I don't see anybody training in here, though. None of the brass waters are currently doing what they should be doing. Oh, I know what to do. Maybe if we actually assign the barracks to them. Is that how we do it? T? There we go. Look at this. That might work. Let's see if they get in there and start doing what they're supposed to do. Right, we'll go down to floor F2, take a look at what's going on. We've got mechanisms on the go, we have a jeweller's workshop being built, we have a couple of crafts dwarfs workshops currently engaged in all sorts of rock-based crafting. including nest boxes. Do we not need... Have we not got all the nest boxes we need? I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's not panic. The mason, the carpenter, is working away on spiked wooden balls, etc. What have we got down here? An empty wood stockpile. Slightly concerning. And over here we have a mason doing all sorts of madness. Oh wait, look, we've got the original repeat. Oh my god, let's... Shit, we've probably got tons of this stuff. Cancel. Cancel, cancel. There we go. We've been doubling down on door production. We've got an order set for making them up there, and like a repeat order in there. That's crazy. Right, this stockpile's looking fine. There's an office, that's good. Right down to floor F3, which is the bedrooms. A bit paltry at the moment, considering we've got how many dwarves? 16, including a child. Or a baby, I'm not sure. I didn't have the wherewithal to check. Go to F4, the food floor. We have a dog-filled dining room, which... Personally, I'm not really keen on. That doesn't sound to me like a fantastically great place to eat, but the dwarves seem to like it, so why not? We'll allow the canine incursion for now. We'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Okay, so what else have we got here? We've got all of our miasma industries with a lovely miasma baffle. We should probably put some doors on here, shouldn't we? B, D. How many have I got? Let's pop them here. We've got 2, that's nice. We can make at least a solid seal there. So, kitchen. Full of barrels by the look of it. Farmer's workshop. Good, got the orders on. It's got the orders on. What's the brewer doing? Brewer? Show me your tasks. Brewing drink from fruit. Seems sensible, doesn't it? And then we've got a drink stockpile, which I think I'm going to have to expand because we have a lot more drink than we have food. In fact, we have barely any food. 2 plump helmets. Oh no, 2 plump helmets there. And 2 plump helmets there. So we have 4 plump helmets, some of which are already involved in a task. Okay, no doubt he's come to collect them. And then we've got a pecan wood barrel, which does not appear to contain any particular food stuff. Should we have a look? Forbid dump description V. Nope, just a pecan wood barrel. Can we see the contents? Oh, they appear here, don't they, if it's got any? Yeah, okay, fair enough. I don't think there's anything in here that's particularly exciting. So this is F4, and then we got to F5, which is where we were looking at the temple / thingamajiggle graveyard. Lovely. Let's go to the orders screen quickly and rustle up some statues because I think they'll be quite handy. So if I type in STATUE and say bust me out some rock statues please, let's have 10. We can pepper the good ones around the fortress. They don't all have to go in the temple. I don't know why I'm so... Oh yeah, okay. So is a temple a zone? I can't remember now. It's a meeting point, isn't it? Let's do this. Let's click there and there, here and here. Boop, there we go. So this is a meeting area, and then we assign a location, add a location, temple. Okay, we're going to have a careful look at the deities available here, because much as I like the idea of no specific deity, you've at least got to check for volcano and death as part of their portfolio. So we'll have a look. Bronze Breck, the Scissor of Kurt. Right, what have you got? Metals, strength, and war. Okay. Elsome Glacial Gorgs, the Ripken. Okay, animals, nature, plants, rivers. Okay. Duck Puntmunt, the pointy nuts of... animals, caverns, metals, minerals, and mountains, maybe. Oaken Wasp, the water of Crest, animals, caverns, metals, minerals, fountains. Okay. Ava's Violet Caves, jewels and minerals. Interesting. Istrath, wealth. Lurt Muntups, the amethyst O, mountains and caverns. The mountainous mine, metals. Madush, fortresses, war and fish. Cal, beauty and art. Onaf, Monortool, Manitool, sorry, that's an A. Labour, and Pestrat, Mist and Twilight. Well, you know what? I think we're just going to have to make this non-denominational for now. Because none of these dwarves have a volcano as their thing, or death. They're all relatively positive people. I mean, we could choose the most popular one, which would be Oaken Wasp, the Water of Crest. I mean, he's got a fairly extensive portfolio. Animals, caverns, metals, minerals, mountains. No, let's go for no specific deity. There we go. So that's good. The Folded Convent. Cool. Okay, so we got upper floor. Check out this. We got the cage in there yet? Not yet. Waiting for construction. Ooh, maybe we should make one more cage, because I did order them up in 3s to ensure we had a filled corridor, didn't I? So, let me go JMQCAGE. Make wooden cage for me, please. There we go. Just the one. That'll do. It's a second order. Just to top off what we've got. Right, let's go down to the main entryway and see if we've got any traps. So, B, T, cage trap, C. Okay, so we'll start them just here. Okay, we've got a few. We can whack them down. Get the fortress nice and secure. Put them in 3. Put them in 9s. No, put them in 12s. There we go. Actually, sod it. Let's just whack them all down. Because we don't currently have anywhere... Oh, we need to make one more. We don't currently have anywhere that breaches a cavern within the fortress. So it does make sense that maybe I'll dig a little tunnel off down here and have that be our mining shaft, right? As long as we're careful not to clip through any rooms, we should be okay. We should work. Test, throw someone in. Is that a drawbridge? Yes. It's I think it's a retracting one, in fact. Oh, hello. Can I? Yes, there we go. I should set this bit to be F1, shouldn't I? Let's do that. Hotkeys. Hotkeys. F1. Zoom. There we go. Lovely. Beautiful. Let's resume the action and hopefully the dwarves will get to it and start doing stuff. Have I tested the bridge? Bridge isn't even constructed yet. It's under construction. Oh, for God's sake. There we go. Let's click on it there. Yeah, see, needs masonry. Construction inactive. I do have a second dwarf set to masonry. You know what? Let's go down to the industrial zone. Can I find... There's a mason right there. That's probably the good one. Risen Spokenwood. That's actually not the best mason, thinking about it. Okay, let's look at this mason's workshop. Okay, what I'm going to do is go to the workshop profile. Okay, 46 permitted workers. Okay, so we're going to come down here, and it's not risen, is it? Let me just check who our best mason is. I'm going to have a quick peek at Dwarf Therapist, and we'll find them. Masonry, there we go, the first grey skill, 11. Yes, risen is our best. The other guy who's got the skill activated is at 0 level. He's just a dabbler. He just dabbles. So, risen, this is your workshop. No one else can use it. And now, the other guy with masonry skill should do all the other bits and bobs. Oh, we've got a migration wave. Shall we count them? 1. Oh, they're all going up there. I can't see them quick enough. Let's go up a floor. 1, 2... shit. Okay, I've lost count already. There's no point fannying around trying to catch up on the count. Even if we watch the doorway, we can't be sure if they're our guys coming in. Although these do look like they've come from a migration wave. It does look like there's only 3 of them. Oh. Rando the Miner has been taken by a Fey Mood. Poor old Rando 303, in the middle of his drive to work, is unfortunately in peril of going mad. Where was he? Let's find him. Has it got him? There he is. And let's follow good old Rando. Let's see where he's going. He was obviously going up to the temple to have a bit of a pray, but something else has taken him. He's decided to go somewhere else, do something else, and become a legendary boy. Let me quickly, while you're following him there, let me quickly go to Therapist and check to see if he's already legendary. He's a legendary miner, but he's not a legendary crafts dwarf of any other kind. Okay, he's claimed a mason's workshop. Intriguing. He's going to become a legendary mason now. So we have 2 legendary masons in the shop. So if we enable architecture on him, he can go and do the bridge. That's good. And he's likely to do it fairly rapidly. Okay, so he's taken some of this stuff in. What's he taken in there? He's got more of it. More of the... I think it's copper ore, this stuff. What is it? Cassiterite. I think that's copper ore. If anyone in chat is willing to Google it, let me know. I'd love to know. Okay, he's begun the construction. Rando's safe. Rando is safe. Let's go back to the entrance. In fact, let's pause the action quickly and go over to Dwarf Therapist all together, holding hands, so we can see what the state of the fortress is. Let's quickly read them. Come on, read the dwarves. There we go. Look at our new migration wave. Holy mother of moly. Look what we've done. 27 new immigrants come to the fortress. Beautiful numbers. Beautiful numbers. We have another legendary stonecrafter. So we've got 2 legendary stonecrafters for our 2 crafts dwarf workshops. That's good. But what's this? I see something. I saw a big number over here. 15. Legendary bone carver. Okay. So maybe we need a third doodah. A third Crafts Dwarf workshop. That would be good, wouldn't it? The rest all look like 1s and 2s, nothing to write home about. We'll have a look and see if we've got anyone with a particular set of skills that we need. Anyone who can Liam Neeson it. Give me back my daughter. Right, what have we got here? Ooh, we've got a couple of killers. A couple of killers on board. No particular weapon skills, so they've struck down whatever they've killed just through sheer force of will. So what have we got here? This guy has killed Moses Flickered Trade, the dwarf. Huh. This guy's killed two goblins. Slightly better, I don't mind that. This guy's killed 3 goblins, and this guy's killed 4 goblins. Not so sure I'm too pleased about old murderer Erib turning up here, but we'll see how it works out. Shall we take a look at your personality, see what you like? Often feels envious of others. Uh-oh. Can handle stress. Okay. Occasionally overindulges. Has a tendency to go it alone, disregarding the advice of others. Takes offered help and gifts without feeling particularly grateful. Tends to hang on to grievances. Oh, here we go. Has a low sense of self-esteem. Yep. Generally acts with a narrow focus on the current activity. Prefers to be alone. Does not care about fairness. Doesn't really see the point of working hard. Values nature. Dreams of creating a great work of art. Oh dear, oh dear. Troublemaker, eh? Maybe we'll put you in the military, see if we can straighten you out. Or some such idea. He has a little bit of marksdwarfship and ambushing. No doubt that served him well in his previous career as a murderer. Then again, who knows? Maybe old Moses Flickered Trade was a complete arsehole. Maybe he deserved to have his head speared on a bolt. I don't know. I never met the guy, so I don't know if he deserved death. But I mean, you know, most people don't, do they? Then again, are dwarves people? Certainly the Dwarf Fortress dwarves aren't necessarily people, they're mathematical constructs. But then again, so are all the robots in Westworld, so we'll see. So we've got an appraiser turn up. 2 adequate appraisers, that's nice. That's nice. Some great poets, great musicians. What are you? Great musician, great poet, great speaker. Okay. So we've got some substantial orators turning up, but not much I'm too worried about. Roles, what's this? Woodcrafter. What is this? Mason, minus 51.81%. Is this what they have an aptitude for? No? Okay, I'm not even going to bother looking at those stats. Let's have a look at our animal situation. How are we doing? Shit. We are in the middle of an enormous puppy boom. We need to get some of the dogs that have grown up trained, and I think we're going to have to cull some of the puppies because, awkwardly, we have quite a lot, and someone's brung along a cat as well. Oh god, those things breed like bloody cats. Reindeer calf, pet goat. Oh god, if only I could ban pets. Social alternative skills, what are these? Cooperation, pacifier, whatever. Traits, health, anyone? Got some thirsty boys, but that should be okay. We should have enough booze for them to get a drink. And there's their attributes. Okay, so is there anyone I need to assign to specific labours? Does anybody in chat want to claim a dwarf while we're here? Although I note we have a spectacularly low view count compared to my normal Dwarf Fortress view count. There's only 3 of us here, so it's a nice little cosy scenario, isn't it? Lovely. Very cosy. Right, so what have we got? We've got legendary stonecrafters, and we basically want another crafts dwarf workshop. We want to assign one to Uvash, which would be nice, wouldn't it? JC Experience wants a dwarf. Don't you already have one? No, you don't. Okay. Do you have any preference for a particular dwarf you would like? While you think about it, let's go and get that other crafts dwarf workshop set up, because if we don't, it's going to be something I forget. Almost certainly. Right, so is that a Craftsdorf workshop? Yes. Is that a Craftsdorf? That's a carpenter's? Craftsdorf workshop. Okay, so this one needs to be assigned to... let's assign it to the bone crafter. Shit, we've got a level 15 armor smith I missed. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. So Ervad Tristigaz. Ervad Tristigaz is the person we want to assign this to. So we'll view the workshop profile and we'll look for Ervad. Uvash? No. Vukar. Kogash. Where's Ervad? Ervad. Hang on, we're back at the top of the list. Was it definitely Ervad? Let me have another look. I'm just looking. Ervad Tristigaz. Yeah. Wait a minute. Let me take a look at the military screen. Is he the murderer? No. He's got 0 kills. I thought he was a vampire for a second. So why can't I find Ervad? Intriguing. Intriguing. Maybe I'm just not looking hard. Oh! He's right at the top. Okay, there we go. Irvad, that's your workshop. And now we need to get another crafts dwarf workshop on the go because, I mean, look at this world we're in. Build, workshop, and... Oh, Rivens. Okay, let's go from here, build, workshop. And then we want a crafts dwarf workshop. And I'll stick it over here. Oh. God, for a second there are those red X's moving over the 7s. I thought the lava was erupting. Oh, I can't place it symmetrically. That's triggering. Let's put it under there. There we go. A lovely granite crafts dwarf workshop. And we'll make that a stone one when we get down to it. And assign the dude. JC Experience so far expressed no preference for which dwarf to be. So therefore, we'll head over to the old therapist. And we'll assign pseudo-randomly. Let's take a look. RSCO88. Hello, welcome back to the stream, thanks a lot. We're just doing dwarf naming, so if you're interested, now's the time to shout out and say what you want. You may have expressed a preference before. We've just had a 27-strong migration wave, so there may well be something down your alley in the roster, so we'll have a look. So, JC Experience, what am I going to give you? I mean, I feel like you might want to be a military boy, so let's look at our military skills. Who's a military boy? We should give you one of the killers? Who's this guy? He's got a level of dodge. Oh no, this guy here, he's killed 4 goblins. How'd you like that, JC? You want to be Zon Abuludom? JC, you're going to be this guy. Set nickname, the JC. Oh, excuse me. Experience. That's Experienv. Experience. There we go. Can I put that in with spaces? I bet it fucks up. Ah, you asshole. Okay, let's try again. Set nickname, a quad goblin killer. Let's remove the spaces from the JC Experience. Boop. Put the E on the end. There we go. Now it'll fit. And commit. Where are you? Oh, I didn't sort it by nickname. It's sorted by migration wave. Let's sort by nickname. Make sure you're in there. There you go. Look at you. He's a quad killer, kills goblins with his bare hands, presumably because he's got no weapon skills. How'd you like that? Good song? That's your theme tune now. I've got to remember that every time I refer to you. I won't, but I'll try. I'll give it a go. We'll see what happens. Let's sort them again, not by job type, but by migration wave, so we can see that's military status. You fucking dangus. Let's go to migration wave. There we go, that's better. And then we'll have a look over. What does this... What's happening here when I'm clicking up here? Things are changing. I don't know what this... Oh, they're sorted by alphabetical order. Ah. Okay. So we were getting that rock crafting. Have I turned hunting on for everybody in this friggin' thing? Let's clear changes. Thank you. Getting a little bit confusing there. Didn't we have a super duper mason turn up or something? Oh no, he's a rock crafter. Yeah, we've still only got one great mason, and although the great mason currently can't go into his workshop because Rando's claimed it for a mood. So let's go and watch the mood. Let's see what happens. I'm in the mood for crafting dwarven. I'm going to have to use the same word. Crafting. It didn't work. It didn't work. The song didn't scan. There was nowhere for it to go. I fucked up. Guys, I apologise. Honestly, I'll try and do better next time. As I said before, I won't. But I will try. I'll give it a go. Give it a go. Right, come on, Rando. Let's see what you craft. Show us our first Fortress Legendary. Let's see what we've got. I'm sure Rando will be pleased to bits when he finds out he's the creator of our first Legendary artifact, but we'll see. Hopefully it will remove the sting somewhat of arriving at work. They're moving the gravestones there, that's good. Still only got one idler. Well, 2 or 3 idlers now. One idler again. So that's good. That means things are getting moved. Okay, we're not going to stare at him. Let's quickly... We'll be notified when he's finished. Let's go and check and see if there's any wood still out here. Oh, look, there's a little bit still to be moved in. That's good. And still some trees to be chopped down. That is also good. Good, right, okay. Back down to the craft shops. Has anyone built this bad boy yet? Ooh, He had a red question mark over his head, and all that means... Oh, here we go. Rando 303, Idanalath, Miner, has created Forbeginism, or Abir, a cassiterite cabinet. He claims it as a family heirloom. Well, a cassiterite cabinet. Why not? Why not, I say. Let's take a look. Holy shit. What? Okay. I'm going to have a little look at this, what we've just seen. But have a look at the other things as well. This is worth 7,200 trade credits. Let's have a look at the description. This is a cassiterite cabinet. All crafts dwarfship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with round cassiterite cabochons and encircled with bands of oval cassiterite cabochons. Lovely. A little bit plain, no images, but we'll let it fly. We'll let it fly. I mean, come on, it's Randa. Right, so what have we got here? Veshartob Furat Shazak dust combines the virginity of symmetries. A red diamond animal. Holy shit, we're going to get attacked if people keep turning up with this kind of loot on them. I'm presuming this was brought by a migrant. This is not good. This is a red diamond animal trap. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. On the item is an image of round, brilliant cut gems in milk opal. Okay, we need to put some animal traps out. If we've got things like this lying around, presumably a legendary item is going to be better at doing stuff, right? Tamampt the moral feed. A round limewood ring. Destroyed/transformed. What does that mean? This is a round limewood ring. All crafts dwarfship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with square-cut grey chalcedonies. On the item is an image of Tekard Mistywhip the dwarf, and dwarves in bone opal. Tekard Mistywhip is surrounded by the dwarves. The artwork relates to the election of the dwarf Tekard Mistywhip to the position of Mayor of the Spear of Dishes in 288. That's very lovely, isn't it? Worth 15,600 trade credits. Jesus. Ningedor, the Burns of Evil, a dwarf bone throne. Holy shit. What have we got here? It's only worth 2,400. Seems relatively meagre in comparison to other stuff. This is a dwarf bone throne. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. This object menaces with spikes of olivine. So this is actually made of dwarf bone. Okay. So who brought this? Is there any way to see who's got it? Description, forbid, hide, enter, view selected, scroll. Okay, that doesn't actually do anything. Okay, I think someone in the fort is a bit of a troublemaker. Ittredincel, the Buff Gang, a granite figurine of forgotten beasts. Let's have a look at this. This is a granite figurine of forgotten beasts. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. The item is a masterfully designed image of forgotten beasts in granite. It is decorated with Drouther bone. Oh my goodness. How do I know about this game? The first time I heard about Dwarf Fortress, I was listening to a podcast from oneup.com back in the day, about 2000 something, 4, 5 maybe even 2, 3, I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you the year. But I heard someone mention it on a podcast about how it was so damn hard and your dwarves just died and all this kind of stuff. So I thought I'd take a look at it, and yeah, I've fallen in and out of love with it over the years ever since. I think it was someone called Sharky who mentioned it. I can't remember, it was a long time ago. Oh god, the PC, what was it called? GFW Radio. That was a fucking fantastic podcast. You should, even though it's now totally out of date, like COD 4 period talk, I mean, it's well worth listening to. Anyway, let's not look at this forgotten beast. The Lustful Dust, a wombat bone toy hammer. Lustful Dust? That's a weird name for a toy. Hello, I think this person could be more of the troublemaker than I first thought. This is a wombat bone toy hammer. All crafts dwarfship is of the highest quality. The object menaces with spikes of gneiss. Please don't... oh, that was a dangerous place I was going. Good job I didn't find that. Or say that. To the Leafy Vines and Glory. A Cougarman parchment scroll. Interesting. Made of Cougarman skin. Welcome back, Rando. I'm sure you will be pleased to hear that you are actually currently in the process, or have, just created our first legendary artifact made within the fortress proper. Although you doing that has led to me discovering that somehow we have a shitload of legendary stuff in the fortress, and I'm quite worried because, you know, one of them's a dwarf bone throne, and one of them's a toy with the word lust in the name. So, This is a Cougar Man parchment scroll. The rollers are made from sard. Written on the item is a manual entitled To the Leafy Vines and Glory, authored by Gilob Kindness Gear. It concerns the leafy vines as a poetic form. The writing is thoroughly mechanical. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. Cool. It's only worth 430 though, that's good. What's this guy? The Records of Maffol Sabercarm, a tin glaze-bound codex. Ooh. Let's have a look. This is a tin glaze-bound codex. The written portion consists of a 20-page essay entitled Records of Maffol Sabercarm, authored by Maffol Sabercarm. It concerns the apprenticeship of the dwarf Maffol Sabercarm under the human Shosa Cledge Guild in the mid-autumn of 992. Overall, the prose is not awful, but not very good either. Okay, yep, sorry Rando, I didn't miss the... I did miss the euphemistic qualities of those statements, but of course you have zoomed straight to the crux of the issue. Or should I say the crotch? Or crotch. Lesh al Keskal Bith Sestisgun. Fuck dwarf language. Mournful Shoots, the Triangular Tours, a black zircon amulet. This is a black zircon amulet. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with cushion olivine cabochons, decorated with ibex horn, and encircled with bands of cowbone. Okay. Lorem Zim, the Cathedral of Crests, a large copper breastplate. Cool. This is a large copper breastplate. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. It is encircled with bands of reindeer hoof, rectangular pink jade cabochons, and emu bone. Rod Hull. Anyone remember Rod Hull? Green jelly! Akath Rash, the Winter of Dying. A catbone door. A catbone door. Intriguing. How many cats have to die to make a fucking doorway? Basic value, 2,400. This is a catbone door. All craftsmanship is of the highest quality. It is decorated with blue peafowl bone. Could look good. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure the birds are blue peafowl. The bones are not blue. And here's what you built. Oh no, sorry, this isn't what you built. What you built is at the top. Fubegnism or Abir. Stutter warned. The Drink of Romancing. A cassiterite cabinet. Now this is yours, Rando. Sorry. The Drink of Romancing. What a romantic name. It's bloody valuable as well. This is a cassiterite cabinet. All crafts dwarfship is of the highest quality. It is encrusted with round cassiterite cabochons and encircled with bands of oval cassiterite cabochons. Oval, whatever. I put the emphasis on the wrong syllables, but never mind. Doesn't matter. So, most important things I think we found here is a red diamond animal trap. We've got to put that out. Maybe it'll get nicked. I don't care. But as long as it disappears and takes that fucking enormous 84 grand value with it, I'll be happy. Because Titan's going to turn up at this rate. So, we've got the round limewood ring. The Burns of Evil. I mean, come on. Come on. Someone's turned up who's a bit of a troublemaker. Here we go. The Lustful Dust, a wombat bone toy hammer. Please no. Someone's brought a granite figurine of Forgotten Beasts. We've got someone trying to summon unwanted creatures, I believe. Anyway, enough of this legendary artifact gazing. Let's look away and figure out what else is going on. Drink of it. It's not wine. No, you made a cabinet. A little cupboard. A little cubby hole. Well, anyway, at least we can look at now. Now you've finished that. Let's unpause it briefly and then go look at the dwarf therapist and see how you're doing now. Because now you're not just a miner anymore. Rando 303 here is a level 20 miner and a... What? Okay. Apparently you don't get any skills at legendary level anymore for getting a mood. That sucks a bit. Never mind. Let's go back to the fortress and we'll all be hunky-dory, happy-dandy, trumpty-flumpty. Whatever that means. Oh, it's the type of mood that determines it. Okay, Rando. I'll get ya. You understand? Let's go and see if anyone's making that lovely bridge yet. Ooh, they're working on it. Isn't that nice? Good to see. Good to see. Once that's been built, we can hook it up with a lever. In fact, let's go down to the food zone. I knew what we want to make. A lever room. That'll be ideal. Let's make a lever room. Maybe place some more nest boxes. Build nest boxes. How many of these bad boys have we got? Because we're running out of space in the laying room and we're going to have to start putting them in the sexy room. And I'm not sure that's good. Sexy room only needs 2 boxes. No, I'm not falling for that trick again. Never again will I place a coffin in lieu of a nest box. There we go. Good. Right, so I'm making a switch room. Let's get our miners mining. Where do I want this switch room? I think the switch room would be best placed. I'm going to make a long, thin room here with doors straddling either side of that. So go this way and come down the corridor. I only want to make it slightly wider than the corridor. Pop that there. Symmetrical, 1, 2. It's not symmetrical. Stop worrying about symmetry, scoundrel. Don't be such a bloody simo head. Oh, let's put some of these lovely little crenellated bits on the outside. I don't think those are actually going to be able to do it, are they? Oh, tits. That'll do. Is it going to work out? Oh, yeah! I don't know if these will actually get dug out or anything, but we'll see. Oh, you! We won't put them down there. We'll just put them on the end for super special levers. That's what we'll do. Fire! Here we go. Okay. Inspired mood, you get a skill, but you don't. No, for a Fey mood, you don't. Okay, right, I get you. I'm looking at that going, what's F-A-E? Fa-E? A Fa-E mood? What's a Fa-E mood? And of course, I was misreading it. In my head, I was mispronouncing Fey. Right, let's go up to the temple and have a look how that's kicking off. We've got people up there. It's just a child. Yeah, this is a great place for children to play, isn't it? Right next to the open lip of a live volcano. Brilliant. Genius. Let's go up a floor, see if they've placed the cage. They have. So now we can make it a room. Yeah, boy. Oh, let's pull that back one bit wider. There we go. And then we can assign a location. Or J for justice. Is that where prisoners go? Is that what happens if I say J for justice? Justice. 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 No, doesn't work. In that case, let's give it a location. What locations do we have an option for? Add a location. In tavern, library, temple. That's not appropriate. None of those are appropriate. We're going to have to forget about that for now and figure out why we can't assign this as a justice zone. Welcome to the justice zone! Nope, it's not going to work. Okay, well at least the temple's going. We'll be flinging people past the people anytime now. I'm going to wait till they've placed all these coffins before I start allowing burial in them, because if I don't wait, it's going to be a nightmare remembering which ones, and I'm going to have to click every single one after another. Can I now build my next trap? TC. Yeah, look at that. Lovely. All good. Now, they've built the bridge. Lovely. Let's look down on the floor here, see if we can get a lever in. Oh, come on, dig out some nice spaces, will you? I suppose I could put a lever in here for the first drawbridge, right? Let's do it. Build trap component lever. And I'd like to pop the lever in here. Thank you very much. We'll make it with a granite mechanism. And we'll leave that for now. And then once that's been placed, we'll head up here and we'll link this up. And we'll experiment to see what opening and closing does with it. Won't that be a wonderful thing to do? Okay, no one's placing these traps yet, but I reckon that's probably because it's depends on my mechanic, and we're going to have to assign someone else to be a mechanic. Oh, actually, we should probably check our grazing animals are all assigned to pasture, otherwise I'm going to get those annoying notifications saying they're starving. So here's some pasture. You know what? Let's use this as pasture as well, for the noobs. For the new boys and girls. Okay, so llamas can all go in the other one. Goat, you can go in there. Gosling, you can go in the laying room. Reindeer calf, you can go in there. Kitten, no. Llama, puppy. Cavey puppy, that can wander around wherever. Cow calf, already in the right place. Although we could move the cows over to there and keep the llamas in the one place, maybe. Let's put all the cows in that one, yeah. We pass the llamas. Dog. Hello. Yeah, cow. Go in there. What? Llamas, they're all in the right place. Turkey hens in the right place. Right, I think we've got all the animals in the right pasture. We shouldn't be getting starvation notifications anytime soon. It's going to be good. And hello, Jimmy Jam Jams. Welcome back to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Good day to you too. Right, okay. So, have they placed that lever? Let's go and have a look. Not yet. We're still waiting on that. There are 2 idlers knocking around, but then again, it needs to be a mechanic, doesn't it? So let's go and check what's going on in the mechanic's workshop.
A satanic mechanic.
A satanic mechanic? Well, if only. And we'd be able to start just making dwarves left, right and centre. In just 7 days. Maybe 3.5 for a dwarf? I'm not sure. Oh, she's gone. Oh well. What was I doing? I was looking at my mechanic orders. JMQ. I don't want to press Q. I just want to look. Make. Huh. Rock door, rock mug, spike wooden ball, bin, shear animal. Mechanisms. There we go. 15 out of 40. Well, he's going to be busy for a little while, isn't he? Blimey. Maybe I set too many mechanisms on the go. Maybe I should set someone else to be a mechanic so we don't just have one. That makes sense, doesn't it? I'll quickly do that. I'm just going to pick some scrubber-dub-dubber and turn them over to mechanisms. Who have we got? I should have paused the game before I went over to therapist, but I'll leave you guys to enjoy any unexpected tomfoolery. This guy here, he's all about the fish. I'm not all about the fish. Let's go and check he's not some military genius like I'm wasting. Cool. So we're looking for Maffol. You are now a mechanic. Commit. Done. Right, you didn't have to look at that. There we go. Right. So, is everything okay in the fortress? I haven't missed anything, have I? No, it's all good. It's all good. No need to panic, ladies and gentlemen. But let's face it, gentlemen. Oh, yes, I haven't got my magma industries on the go yet, have I? Then again, we haven't really got any ores other than cassiterite to speak of. So maybe it's not yet time to start fannying around with that. We haven't even got the magma in there. I really should have made that a diagonal kink, shouldn't I? That's alright, we'll put the floodgate in. Oh, hang on. Hello, let's put a floodgate in. Build, X, and we'll pop it in there. And I want a Gabbro one, right? Yeah, Gabbro, they're the ones. Good, that goes in up there. And then maybe if I go up to F5, no, it's further down. Oh, I haven't put a marker in for where we dug into the side of the volcano. Shit. So to find it. Oh, there we go. So if I channel down these 3 bits, DH. Is that cool? Cool. Then we can dig that out, put a floodgate in there. Oh shit, now I see what happens here. Fuck. If we're on the wrong level, then this is disaster, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Shit, I'm worried now. I may have ballsed that up. Anyway, we'll come back to that and see when they dug it out. Cool. So, is everybody moving? No, I've paused it. There we go. This is good. This is getting there. Okay, so maybe I should set up a bower's workshop. That might make sense, right? I was being asked to do it previously in previous episodes, but I've kind of just not done it. We need to really dig out a bit more of this industrial floor to really take advantage of it. Ooh, summertime. It's a summertime save. While it's saving, let's all go over to Dwarf Therapist together. Hold my hand, don't get lost. You're with me? Good. Okay, stay with your buddies and don't wander out of sight of the umbrella. Thank you very much. Okay, so while we're here in Dwarf Therapist, let's sort them by nickname and see if anybody in chat wishes to apply their name to a dwarf. Phone call? Somebody is going to answer that? Do I need to answer? I apologise. Mic muted. Oh, no. It's been answered. Don't panic. Don't panic. Okay. So, what are we looking at here? Names. That was it. Anyone want a dwarf? Anyone want a dwarf? Got totally derailed by that. Ring, ring, ring. Huh? Somebody wanted a baby, didn't they? Have we got any babies? No, we got 3 children, but still no babies. Who was it wanted the baby? Okay, anyone? Anyone? Going once? Going twice? Should I look? While I'm here, I'm going to take a little look at people who I want to put in the military. Let's, instead of sorting by nickname, sort by squad. Oh, I just remembered! Oh, you can assign to squads from here, can't you? Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so happy. JC Experience, being a quad kill maniac, I think you're going to go into the military. So we're going to assign you to the squad, the Brass Waters. Who have got here? We've got a triple killer. What have you killed? 3 goblins? Yeah, you can go. Whoa, hello, something's unpaused. Back to the game for a second. Pause. Oh, it's just a stray dog being slaughtered. Don't panic, everybody. I'm back in therapist now. I'm with you. I'm with you. So who else is a good fighty lad? Who's a fightster? Bemble. You've killed a Grey Langur. I'm not, you know, anyone can stamp on a monkey's head. Goblins are a significantly more interesting kill for me in terms of military prowess, so you've been saved from the thingy. Erib here appears to be a murderer, so we'll try and channel that instinct into the... Wait a minute, no, he's got some other important skill, hasn't he? He's just some Oh, he's a doctor! You are not going in the military. Maybe... He didn't... Wait, no, he's not. Yes, he is? No, the guy above. Etor's the doctor. Erib's not a doctor. He just stands next to one. Okay, what are you? Plant processor, milker and cheesemaker. We don't actually have a milker and cheesemaker in the fortress yet, I noticed. There's an oversight. Look, we've got a cheesemaker, but not a milker. You know what? Bonk. The guy... Oh, JC Experience was our only cheesemaker! Damez-vous, Dwarf Fortress. Curse your hide. Right, we're disabling cheesemaking on him. We're disabling cheesemaking on him because old murder boy Erib, he's in the army now. Assigned to squad. Goodbye, murder boy. In fact, let's change his name. There may be no one in the chat called Murder Boy. Oh no, apparently Gunter 90210 wants Murder Boy, so go on then. Gunter 90210. I'm going to capitalise, even though it's on Twitch you're not capitalised, I'm going to capitalise the first letter of your name. Gunter 90210. There we go. I'm going to put a space between the name and the number as well. I think we've got room. I think the character limit will allow it. So there we go. Oof. You are now Murder Boy. I am Murder Boy, murdering indiscriminately. So Cogsack here. Old Cogsack. Look at you. You're a milker. What other skills have you got? Am I wasting you elsewhere? No, he looks good. Other skills? He's pretty shite around the board. Nothing but a milker. Well, you may as well try your hand at cheese making as well, Cogsack. Let's see how that works out for you, because we need food. We've got a lot of hungry mouths. In fact, Cogsack, I'm also going to disable all your hauling labours. Cheese is that important to me. We are a fromage economy. A from economy? Economage? I don't know. It's hard to portmanteau English and French words. They just don't want to do it. They just don't. Oh. He's now a level 18 legendary 3+3 stonecrafter. Good to see. Good to see. Right, so, okay. So the cheese situation is in hand. We should have a person dedicated to the production of cheese. Lovely. Orosco 88. Yeah, he could be a hitman. Could be a hitman. You never know. You never know. Didn't a regular viewer want the cheesemaker? Ratneck. Ratneck wants to be the cheesemaker. I think he wanted to be a legendary cheesemaker. I'm not sure, but I will allow him to reassign. We'll make him Ratneck for now, but we will allow him to reassign at a later date. Let's scroll over here. Who is becoming Ratneck? Cogsack. Cogsack is now Ratneck. Of course, we could be wrong, but I think it's Ratneck. There we go, Ratneck. Commit. I am committed to the naming of my dwarves. You can become a legendary through hard labour. That's not wrong. Somebody wanted a legendary waxworker, and we got a few waxworkers in here, look, but nothing too incredible. Okay, where were we? I was assigning people to the military based on kills, wasn't I? And then I got distracted by the cheese situation. No worries, no worries. Let's go back to the military screen and see if we can pop any more likely lads into the squad. Who have we got? Bemble, you've killed... you're a Langur, aren't you? Yeah, we're not interested in Langur killers. Langa. Kulet Ragzadel. You've killed 2 goblins. And you have some marksmanship skill. Let's go and look at your labours. Excuse all this hiccuping. I'm burping. Oh my god. I'll try and get it under control. I'm having a little bit of a hard time doing so, but I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. The viewer number seems to have gone back up to usual, so those who normally found their way to me through a click on the subreddit have probably managed to Google my name, so hooray. I think that's what happened. Anyway, let's take a look. Where was I? Killers. We want our... Huh? Oh no, we're looking at Kulet. Was he any good? He's a level 2 hunter with fuck all else other than being a legendary tracker, climber, well, a climber, and a novice observer. So, Kulet, you're... Oh no, whoa, not nickname. Kulet, you're going into assigned to squad the Brass Waters. Now 5 strong. We're going to have to change them to train with 5 people now, aren't we? So do you want to put more in? Let's go back to the military screen. Anyone else a quad killer? Thicket, you're a quad killer. But it's 4 grey langurs, so it doesn't count. This guy's killed 3 goblins, though. Ushat. Let's have a look at you. Maybe he's got PTSD. Maybe he doesn't want to go back in the army. Maybe that's why they left their old fortress. But unfortunately for them, that's not something that concerns me. You do what you're good at. He's a pump operator. Well, we don't have any pumps. So sadly for you, not much hope elsewhere. You are, however, a great musician. So hopefully you will be able to sing some of those cool marching songs that they do while training. So where has he gone? Who's the legendary musician? Was it Ushat? Ushat the triple kill? Yeah, it's you. Okay, so sign to squad, the Brass Waters. Let us commit the change. And now I suppose, seeing as everybody's got a name who wanted one, we got Gunter in. No one else? Jimmy Jim Jams? Orisco 88? No? You can shout later on if you want it. Let's go back over to Dwarf Fortress and see what we can do with it. Cool. So let's resume. My God, that was a long little monitor, menu view, wasn't it? Perhaps I should have been a little less dedicated to that. Maybe give you a little bit more actual graphical wonderment from Graphical Fortress? Dwarf Fortress. It's definitely not called Graphical Fortress. That would be the wrong name. Oh, have we placed the lever? No, the lever is still miles away. Hustler's Ambition. Not sure of the context of that. Maybe it's to do with the previous comment, Hustler becoming a legendary. Certainly if you hustle, legendary status is more likely. But it's not the only way. You don't have to hustle. You could become legendary by accident. You know? I believe. Is there any accidental legends? I mean, a legend is true, right? A legend is true as opposed to a myth. Or am I wrong? Am I wrong? Is that the distinction? What's the difference between a legend and a myth? If somebody could hit the Googles, that would make me feel so much less stressed out now that I don't know. Right, what's going on with the temple? Can we set this to a justice zone now? Have they placed all the coffins? Yeah, these are all in place. Let's set these all for burial, so we're ready for the first wave of deaths, whenever it comes. Here we go. Don't want people to bury pets in here, but never mind. Because as the song goes, most dwarves, I imagine, don't want to be buried in a pet cemetery. Maybe they do. Maybe you want to come back to life like Edward Furlong in Pet Sematary 2 when he has to fight Clancy Brown. Oh no, Clancy Brown comes to life, doesn't he? I forget. Someone comes back to life. It's either Mr. Krabs or the kid from Terminator 2. Say, hasta la vista, baby. Alright, calm down. Calm down. I think legends may be true, while myth is assumed to be false and exaggerated. But let me consult with my friend Merriam and Webster really quick. Okay, you do that. You do that. You could consult with Oxford English as well, or Cambridge? I don't know. How many? There must be shitloads of documentaries. Dictionaries made by different companies. I wonder what the variances are. Do they have, you know, those paper town things? That little thing that was going around Reddit and, you know, all the like news aggregators a little while ago, where maps have fake towns on. Do books have fake words in to catch out copyright theft? Because that seems like a marvellous way for things to suddenly pop up in the language. Someone just makes some shit up, sticks in the dictionaries, and everyone thinks, yeah, I know this word. Which certainly runs the risk of future dictionaries being accused of plagiarism when in fact no such thing has occurred. Sure. Oh, here we go. We've got the definition. Myth, noun. Any invented story, idea or concept, imaginary thing or person. Mythical stories often combine heroes or deities and contain heroes or deities and explain a practice, rite or natural phenomenon. Legend, noun, a collection of stories about an admirable person or significant event, non-historical and unverifiable, yet handed down from tradition and accepted as historical. Ah. So, there we go. Exciting stuff. Oh, military! Forgot the military. Okay, so now we need to change their orders for the schedule, which means we go into here and edit it. We set the number of soldiers to train minimum to 5. We shift-enter. We copy. We pasty all of our orders. They're all set to sleep in room at will. We don't want that. We want to sleep in barracks at will. That makes more sense to me because then they get up and they don't have to go anywhere to get trained. That will, yep, okay. Inactive equals uniform, yes, that'll do. That should work, right, okay. Skip out of there, go check out the barracks and say, oh, it's activated for training, that's good. All right, back to the military there, we'll look at the, is it the alarms? The alerts, that's it. Cool, the brass waters are training. Cool, and civs are inactive. That seems about right, so we're good. And we've all learned the distinction between legends and myths, isn't that lovely? Neither necessarily true, but legends sort of truer than myths. That's good. Oh, look at that, they're all going in, they're all being drafted for training. Excellent news. Oh, do we have armour stands? Let's have a look. Armour stand? Yes, we do. Lovely. Okay, so armour stand here, armour stand here, armour stand here. No! Cancel that! Bullshit! Scratch it! Sorry. Let's put them across here. There we go. We'll cancel the placement of this one. X. No. X. There we go. Build armour stand. Lovely. Put the last one there. And then we need to plant weapon racks. Plant. Place. There we go. Should have enough to make it up to... Oh, what? Let me look in my orders and check to see... Armour stands? Are they in there? There we have, yeah. Oh, yeah, we're making them up to 20. That'll be fine. They'll come along nice and easy. Don't you worry, lads. Don't you worry. Oh, man, says Rando303, just to include the exclamations. A fable is a myth, but specifically for the purpose of teaching a lesson. Well, in that case, what's a parable? Going to dabble in archery in this fort could build an archery range and make a couple of bows and bolts. Yeah, I did think about that, actually. So let's get down to it. Let's go straight down here and dig out a new crafting zone. So dig, diddly did, there we go, lovely. Even though my my weird noises that I'm making when digging out are a bit odd. So storeroom, please, and then we'll bung a door on the end of it. Bang. We'll do another one here. Lovely. And then over here we'll put in more thingies, right? More dingle danglers? You know what I mean. The rooms where we make stuff. Ah, shit, Lord. Okay, that's what it looks like. So we just got to be a bit more... Ah, yeah, that's it. We got it. Don't panic. Don't panic. I've got the shape of the room right. We're keeping our style. The style guide has not been violated. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There we go. That should, if my counting is good, allow us to place it perfectly. Look at this, it worked. Oh, I can do numbers. I can do numbers. Sweet, sweet numbers. Okay, maybe I'm not the singer of the century, but doing okay. I'm terrible. Right, let's make all this priority 1. Bonk. Lovely. And then we'll dig out priority 1 all the way across here. And then this can be priority 2. Lovely. Let's get the priority 2s in. Look, I'm making them dig it out in a specific order. It's like some kind of anal retentive room. Here we go. Here we go. I think legend, myth, fable, parable, tale, etc. are all interchanged as synonymous. Synonymous. Right, let's make this number 3 priority now. Boom, ba da boom, 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 ba da boom, boom, ba da boom, boom, ba 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 bum, ba 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 bum, ba 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 bum. Okay, that's going to be 4, and then this room is going to be goddamn 5. Look at this. We're doing things in order here. We're going to make this dig out nice and evenly. Get rooms finished before we start tacking more shit in. So one of these is going to be a boa's room, and one of them is going to be a... something else that we need. I don't know what we need, but we're digging out the space for it anyway, just to be ready. Just to be on the safe side, you understand? Okay, have they made that lever yet? I get the feeling our mechanic may be holding back on us. They have dug out the lever room now, so maybe I'll just remove that. Build trap component lever, and we'll pop it here. That's the quartzite levers. Oh, or quartzite mechanism at least. Right, where are we going now? So, we've got the levers placed, we've got the bridge built, got our temple going. We don't have the justice zone yet, so let's go up and see if we can actually apply justice to the justice zone. That's the wrong direction, scoundrel. Justice zone is here. Make a room, size the room, and then we still can't make it a justice room. Oh, we need a justice noble, don't we? There's a noble assigned. We haven't done any noble management. Pause the game, and then realise that we've been going on for 59 minutes. This recording is an hour long. Those of you on YouTube, hope you appreciate that, or, you know, don't just hate it at the very least. Thank you very much for watching. It's been a pleasure recording for you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, YouTube.